Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Okay, we're growing. Okay, we're doing it slow, but we're doing it. Okay, so thanks guys for the support. Okay, welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, so happy to have you. Welcome to the fam. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a Zeus reading. So Zeus had me looking into his weapons. Okay, of course he is a weather deity, so he works with lightning. Okay, which could be very significant for you. You could see lightning a lot. Like I did this pour, and it just turned into like a cloudy lightning looking scene. And I just love that about it. But it was kind of an accident. Okay, like the painting just took on a mind of its own. Okay, and you could see lightning bolts like that in things that you paint and things like that. Okay, that lets you know that Zeus could be one of your guides. Okay, or one of the other weather deities, because there's a lot of weather deities. Okay, so the sword he wanted me to, the sword. Okay, the weapon he wanted me to focus on though was the harp sword. Okay, so it was a sword that Zeus uses to fight Typhon and also gives to his son Perseus. Okay, I think you wield the sword. Okay, big archangel Michael type of energy. It said that it boasted a unique design, so I feel like it's two things, like the energy of you wielding the sword very powerfully and the energy of you representing the sword as yourself, as your own walking truth. Okay, so you have this unique design, this unique makeup that nobody else has. And I think that either you need to walk in that power, you know what I mean, or you're already walking in that power and it's looking really great on you. Either way, you're looking really great because you're doing it. And that is pretty much all we can ask of you, right? Okay, so it said that its blade was made of adamantine or iron, and I channeled that iron actually hurts most supernatural creatures, including ghosts, in every single supernatural TV show that you could think of. Okay. So Spirit was saying, like, that's an actual thing. Okay, but not necessarily iron, the metal itself, but the energy of iron. Okay, because iron symbolizes human strength, it symbolizes obstinacy, fortitude, honor, courage, sharpness of body and mind, tenacity, and confidence in your power. Okay, which is kind of what I was just saying. So you have the ability to like take down any negatively oriented supernatural energy or whatever, because you carry the characteristics of iron, much like harp does, because that's what they call the sword. Okay, the sword's called harp. They had me look up adamantine. Yeah, adamantine, I think. The definition said unbreakable, and the example was unbreakable chains. I think a lot of people in your past thought they got you to this place where you were trapped in these unbreakable chains, and you would always be there in that same energy, giving me this. This is what I seen. Okay, the energy of them just like holding you down, with a little thumb, and kind of laughing like, ha ha ha, you'll never escape this. Okay, look, gang stalking at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and royalty at the bottom of the other deck, but success is under that royalty. So because you walk in this royal energy, there is no such thing as unbreakable chains for you. But also, like I said, if we're looking at you as the sword, which was made of adamantine or iron, you are unbreakable. You cannot be like held down or destroyed in any way. Okay, so like try to make sure that you keep that in mind. Okay, doesn't mean to go out like, oh, I'm invincible, jumping in front of cars and shit, but definitely know that you hold this crazy type of strength within yourself. Okay, and it's beautiful. You could have just healed some really serious wounds around the energy of scarcity. Okay, I think that you know that things are coming in for you in a major way. Okay, this is catching my attention underneath all these cards. Okay, the manifestation card, things are definitely starting to rain down on you because of the way you're following your intuition. This radical rebirth that you have gone through is gorgeous, and I think your spirit team is really working with you on giving and receiving at this time. Working on you giving just enough and receiving everything that's for you, because receiving is actually something that's very hard to really learn, hard to open yourself up to receiving all the time, right? And I think that you're finally getting to this place, so Zeus is really loving this. Okay. So the Bible meaning said that strength is attributed to truth because it cannot be resisted. And for this reason, it is said of iron, by which is signified truth or the truth of faith. Okay. So it's like I said, you standing completely in your truth and giving off these beautiful characteristics that iron possesses, just being all strong and unbreakable. And anything that comes up against you is, breaking in pieces or being crushed by that beautiful iron type of energy that you possess. Okay. So, what else is going on with them that you want to talk about? I've seen wake up. You could be waking up to certain different parts of your power, but also being awoken to certain hidden secrets, okay? You're definitely a shaman. You get a lot of dream messages, so write down your dreams when you do get them. And I see not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you. I'm seeing psychic powers, hashtag clairvoyant, okay? So you're extremely psychic. Okay, it's judgment day for your enemies, and since you're super psychic, I think this is something that that you could even, I said I think it's something that that. Okay. I think that's something that okay? And you could be on a twin flame mission, but I think maybe lately you've been spending lots of time alone, maybe spending lots of time with Yeshua, okay? Learning to be an amazing ambassador for God, and this has attracted all of this abundance. You could also be seeing lots and lots of synchronicities at this time. You're super empathic, okay? So you also could be like just feeling a lot of different things, maybe feeling like your energy is all over the place in a way, okay? But then having those times where you feel very peaceful, very serene, even when your energy is all over the place, though, I still get the feeling that like you still hold this inner calm, okay? What's going on with them? We got spell work, okay? So I think you're breaking a lot of spell work off of you, okay? But people are sending lots of spell work your way, baby, okay? They're trying to capitalize on your trauma, but I think that you have healed and cleared out a lot of this trauma. Like, I don't think that, your traumas of the past are really a problem for you, and that's why your dreams are coming true, because the divine really loves the way that you work. And also it's like this is old spell work that's coming off of you, because new spell work is not able to hit you no more. You're a star seed, okay? And you were always here to transmute that spell work that people was throwing at you anyway. And so now that you've done all of that work, you looking very powerful. I don't think that people really expected this whole thing to like backfire like this. They could be trying to get into your dreams, because here's dreams again, okay? You could be dealing with people who are possessed, okay? Look, some kind of coven, okay? We got Babalawo. They think they know all kinds of secrets. They do a lot of things in secret, and they have pedestalized you because of the gifts that you have been, expressing out into the world. But your spirit team got your back when it comes to these attacks, okay? Look at this protection. Come on. Look at this, illusions and flying monkeys, okay? So you're so good when it comes to these types of things, okay? You really truly don't have to worry about it. I feel like, you're literally getting a lot of jealousy and envy because of how great you are, and that's great. Like, continue to be great. Don't worry about people sending spell work your way. Spell work could have came out for you because this could be something that you're worried about, or maybe even something that you're starting to learn to dabble in. People talk about spell work like, right? But usually we're talking about negatively oriented spell work, because that's a very common thing that comes up here. But spell work isn't a bad bad thing, okay? You can do, there's all kinds of protection and healing and, spells, okay? There's lots of spells that you're able to do, okay? Even when you work for God. And they're way more powerful because you're doing them while you work for God, okay? But I think that some people could be trying to like do some sort of mind control on you, trying to create some sort of illusion for you, It's almost like it won't work them trying to convince people that you're evil if you keep walking around being all nice and sweet and amazing, okay? Look, they can't create a soul tied to that. We can't soul tie to peace and happiness and love and joy and fulfillment. We need you in a terrible place. So that's why they're throwing all of that spell work at you too. Chaos spells. They could be trying to do gift magic, food magic, whatever they can do, okay? But it's just not working. What's going on outside of them, okay? Window. That's what I'm saying. Trying to find a way in, okay? It says a gateway, a portal, or a passageway into something leads the way to your soul. Thoughts, intentions, etc. must be protected from intruders, okay? So maybe that could be why you are getting into spell work if you are, Um, we got the forces of light, okay? You could be being guided to that, okay? We also got surveillance and reversal. So the people that are watching you are getting these things back, Spirit is throwing every single thing back at them. And I feel like even when you're just praying or you're just meditating, that's very powerful spell work. And a lot of people really don't realize that it takes the same feeling to send up a prayer or to make a wish or to set an intention that it does to do a spell, okay? It's the same energy, but it's just not the same energy, okay? It's just that energy, the light side of the energy, which is so much more strong and powerful, And I think that you're really protected through whatever it is that you do. I think that you don't do anything that brings harm to other people, and you really just mind your business and worry about yourself. And that's why no one's going to be able to get a window into your energy. So I think Zeus is really trying to bring you this level of calm when it comes to that, like calm your mind, sweet child, is what I'm really hearing. Okay, look, gift magic. So be careful, like who you're accepting things from. And we got air right here. So also they could be sending you a lot of music messages at this time. When I say they, I mean your spirit team. Okay, they want you to keep your mind very positive, which is also something they've been telling me a lot. Do a spiritual cleanse if you have to, my love. Get in a spiritual bath. Okay, it's really the best thing when it comes to spell work. There is nothing better than a damn spiritual bath, okay? Put salt to taste, okay? Put salt until your bath tastes like the ocean, okay? And then put whatever other herbs and things you want to put in there and get in there, okay? And make sure that while you're in there, you meditate or pray or journal or do something to connect with the divine. Tell them what you need, even if you're not sure if people are doing spell work on you or whatever, and you're just paranoid, it doesn't hurt to take you a spiritual bath or to sage your energy and say the words that you need to say so that you can feel the comfort. Because some people need to do something very physical in order to feel like they did something. But really, Zeus is saying you really don't have to do anything but keep your mind very positive and stay caught up on your prayers, take care of your body very well. These are the things that break spell work off of you really and truly. And what do you see the outcome being? I seen rage, okay? I also seen etheric cords. So someone's enraged because whatever you've been doing when it comes to you and your energy, you have broken off so many cords from you, okay? I think a lot of people had access to your energy before, okay? So it's forgiveness. This is what you've been doing. You've been doing a lot of soul forgiveness. And that is why I said there's a lot of spell work breaking off of you from the past. It's all of this forgiving energy that you're in that's making it really hard for people to find any way to access you. Okay, we got pleasure. So I feel like you're really only worried about what it is that you want and need in the most amazing way, like not in a selfish way. I think you're just really focused on the right things. And then this is the number 11, okay, which gives me more of that intuition type of energy. Okay, we got betrayal. Certain betrayals could be coming to light for you, though. I mean, in a different kind of way, maybe, because I did say you're really psychic, like, you know things, but you don't really see much when it comes to these things. Okay, we got Mama Kumba Bang, which talks about speaking up. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe you need to, maybe in the future you're going to be speaking up about these betrayals, about the people who've been doing spell work on you and things like that. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of like confirmation on this, okay? Like physical confirmation that spirit's going to bring you. You're going to be exposing these people with these masks on, and I think that's going to bring a lot of beautiful miracles into your life, okay? You just facing your own truth and not being afraid to share it with the world, okay? We got desire, we got celestial alignment, okay? We got brazen, because you're about to get really bold and live out loud and free like you never did, okay? And then we got Oya right here with that beautiful lightning type of energy, you know? I think that all of your storms have led you to this beautiful harvest, and there's nothing but good juju coming into you because of the way you're connected to this beautiful divine lineage. You know, you can have whatever it is that you like, okay? Like, now's the time for you to go ahead and just take the next steps, even if they're really tiny baby steps, baby, as long as you just keep on stepping and you don't have to worry about people betraying you again. But let me see what betrayal says. It says betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive, you know? So I think this beautiful energy of you really overcoming all of that, like I said, really speaking out and being comfortable with finding out the truth, but not really feeling the need to do anything about it. More of you feeling very solid in the fact that things are being handled for you by the divine, okay? The goddess declaration says, I am willing to know the truth. So there could be certain betrayals also that you could be in denial about a little bit. And this is something that I think your spirit guides are really helping you to work on and accept. Some of you, I heard anger stage. Some of you could still be in the anger stage a little bit. But let's see. The other one, the speak. What does it say? Speak up. Okay. The Mama Kumba Bang one. It says you are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth and you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. So when you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions, you know, and you might be feeling like, you know, oh, I don't want to step on anybody's toes by, you know, like expressing myself too much or whatever, you know, and sometimes you might even confuse something that's going on within you as some sort of spell work or something that someone's doing outside of you. But the fear to express yourself, the fear to put yourself out there, these types of things are very strong, not to mention all of the spell work of the past that was able to affect you, you know, that told you all of these lies about you and what you would be able to accomplish and what you would be able to do. So Zeus is just saying, like, do the shadow work that it takes to make sure you're not being in denial about any betrayals and that you're not afraid to speak up. Because at the end of the day, when you do decide to be ready to step up and speak up, you know, because she's wearing all this blue, so she's the one standing up and speaking up. But all of these fists behind her, you'll always have your ancestors and your guides there to protect you and support you in whatever it is you do decide to speak up about. And the more that you speak up for yourself and stand up for yourself, the more balance you bring into your life, okay? And the more the abundance comes straight into you, you know? And but also this energy of like this abundance, I don't know, maybe you're worried that your abundance is going to like pass you by or something. It's like you really don't have to worry about anything, okay? Let's get some more. All right, what's this spell work? We got gambler, okay? It says willingness to follow your intuition even when others doubt you. Okay, I think that this is something that you're really stepping into in a major way at this time. That one says avenger, which talks about the desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. And then we got this angel energy. I think maybe you're afraid to take gamble, to take risks at this time. You could be surrounded by people who really rely on luck. They don't really believe in hard work. They resort to violence in the name of whatever their cause is, and then they act innocent or angelic to mislead others and falsely claim to be in touch with angelic guidance. You know what I mean? On some God told me to do it type stuff. But you just have to ignore all of that immaturity and really just keep things going for yourself. Really have that confidence that nobody could ever touch you. You know what I mean? Continue to be the seeker the way that you've been doing. You have that beautiful thirst for wisdom and truth no matter where you are in life. Even when you were in your worst place in life, you still searched and seeked God. So continue to do that because it's got you all the way to this place. It says inability to commit to a path once found. That's the shadow attribute. And then we got the victim, okay? So this is what I'm saying. It's these victims that's trying to find a way into your energy. They want to switch it around because they feel in that victim mentality hella hard at this time. It says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. And I think that's just really where you are and where you need to stay. You're not a victim and you know that. I heard I'm a survivor. If anything, you're this really strong survivor, the person that keeps everything going, that just keeps getting up and keeps going no matter what happens. They're showing me that one villain on Spider-Man where he was made of sand, okay? And it didn't matter what they did to him, he could just come back together, okay? And I think you're kind of like that, the energy of regeneration, I guess is what I'm supposed to get from that. I seen 2111 and 2112, okay? You regenerate like it's nothing, okay? And the way that you're doing it at this time is very rapid, and you're also manifesting at a very rapid rate. So try to stay out of that victim mentality. Make sure that you're dealing with whatever comes along and really looking at it from a higher perspective and really gaining an understanding of why certain things are happening, and using that goddess energy to not only inform you but to heal you from these encounters you might be having with certain vampirist type of energies. I think you're around people who do this type of shit. They play the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. And they have an inability to maintain their own personal boundaries. They don't got no boundaries. They don't got no business. They always in your business, okay? It says exploration of the female nature and form. And it says depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So these are the types of energies that are trying to find a window into you. And I think that you're very aware of this because the light attribute says makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. And this one says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. I think that maybe you're around certain people who are trying to find these types of aspects within themselves, but they're also trying to break out of these very violent, habits that they have from the past. And also they're kind of stuck right there. They got to pay this karma back. So they're not going to be able to get to that place. So it's the frustration that comes with that. You know what I mean? The frustration of that. Because now I think now that it's too late, people are realizing it's too late. Yeah, we got shapeshifter. They thought they would be able to just shift forever, but you're a professional shapeshifter for the light. So they never had a chance. Okay, you have a skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. You have the ability to see the potential in everything, including yourself. And that's something that these people are missing. They project any image that serves their personal agenda at the moment, but they don't see the potential in themselves. So it's very empty, everything that they try to do, especially when it comes to you. You're a beautiful, loving type of energy. And this is more of that twin flame energy with the swans. Swans, like lobsters, made for life. So you definitely could be calling in a new mate. And maybe even that person that you're going to get with has been going through all of this spell work type of stuff too. They could really have people trying to find a window into their energy and trying to affect them in a certain way. So be very aware of stuff like that when you are going into something new or into a relationship. Like, you really never know what people are at their stage of the journey, so you just have to like take the chance on them, and try to give them a chance. And if you feel like it's too much and it clashes too much with your energy, then it's okay to release it. But just because you have a new love interest or you have something new going on doesn't mean you guys have to be in each other's faces all the time. Get busy, find something to do. And the same goes with avoiding the haters. When you're busy, when you got something to do, you're not worried about what they're doing and you're progressing while they're sitting around hating. What's gambler and avenger? We got heal, okay? So I feel like, you took a lot of leaps of faith to get to this stage of healing, and at this point, people are like gambling with their lives when it comes to attacking you. You're like a real life avenger. Beautiful angelic energy. What's avenger and angel? Okay, we got adaption. So you adapt effortlessly. That's what I was saying. And not only that, you can do a lot of different things at once. And I feel like that makes it really hard to like access you, to like make you a target, because behind the octopus is a circle within a circle, which gives me target energy. Okay. What's angel and the seeker? We got rebirth. And that's what I was saying. It's because you regenerate, you come back together. It's like, even if they get you, if they hit you, if they tear you down, if that rumor takes off and they even get a few people believing it, it always fizzles out because you just recreate yourself. You become something that no longer matches whatever gossip they put out in the world, if it ever matched at all. What's seeker and the victim? We got sacred, baby. Your beautiful sacred energy. And that's why you could never be a victim and why you always seek God, because you need that connection to the sacred energy within yourself in order to just be happy. Like, my life is really nothing without God, okay? And I think that you could be definitely the same way. Like, I have to reach out, I got to talk to God. What's victim and goddess? We got trust, okay? So, since you have such a close connection with the divine, it's very important that you have this trust, that you don't worry about any spell work, that you trust that there's no window in which anyone can get in, and that you trust that when you get told about the betrayals and when spirit asks you to speak up, that you really don't like cave into yourself and bounce back to being a victim, or, if you ever were or whatever. Like, don't be a vampire in your own life in that way. Like, really process things and really trust, okay? It's hard, but it's said in the book that if a relationship without trust is invalid. So how can you say that you're leaning on God or you have that trust in God and you know that he's going to carry you through if you can't just stay on the straight and narrow and do what it is that he's asking you to do, okay? So just try to focus more on the important things at this time. What's goddess and vampire? We got defend, okay? Because as you focus on those things that you're focusing on, spirit is defending you as you embrace the death of certain things and the new beginnings. Like, you have to embrace the rebirth. You have to open up yourself, open up your mind to the power, okay? To the power and to the communication, and also trust in the mysterious things that spirit guides you to do also, because you're not always going to understand why they're telling you to move the way that they're telling you to move. With that lightning energy, sometimes you get an epiphany, or you get it, you'll hear a word from spirit, okay? And you'll hesitate, you know what I mean? Do it. Don't hesitate so much. Like, trust yourself when you get those nudges and things. And it's always like, okay, we got disguise and we got victory, okay? So there's a victory in disguise that's tied to whatever the divine is trying to guide you to do at this time. You've been very kind, very patient, and you've been collaborating with them very well. So if you can't get past these certain secrets that they're bringing up, you're just gonna have to like sit right there until you finish learning how to react to that thing. So this is why Zeus is asking you to sort of like move beyond that and have the confidence and the wisdom to know that this is not a place where you're gonna be at forever. If you're someone who doesn't like where you are, You're protected in whatever it is that you are creating in this world at this time. But you need to have more fun with it, you know? Like, yes, we see your determination, we see all of this work that you put in, and it's admirable. But you gain your inspiration from a more fun and peaceful type of energy, you know? And there could be like a little bit of fear getting in your way when it does come to this thing that is the spiritual realm, because it can be kind of scary and there's threats coming from all kinds of places, and it's almost like you wake up right in the middle of that, right? It's like going to sleep in your bed and waking up in the street in the middle of a riot. That's how waking up can feel sometimes. Crazy, and it's like, oh my gosh, you can't trust anyone and you don't know which way you should go first, you know? But Zeus is saying, like, allow that peaceful energy to just remain, like you're not in that place anymore, okay? The energy has calmed down a lot around you, and it's because of all of the things that your ancestors have done to help you and guide you and help you change your energy. So that's why the trust is very important. I see the chariot, and also I see the four of cups, you know, and this four of cups is this energy of you not even seeing what it is that spirit's offering you just yet, but demanding this movement forward, you know. Like, it's okay to just slow down a little bit, because it's funny, like he's like saying with this knight of swords, like when you slow down and really take your time and have fun with it, you call in a lot more judgment, you call in much more happiness and peace to yourself. Then they can give you what it is that they need you to have. Then you're in that place where you're effortlessly exchanging energy with the divine, okay? What's heal, adaptation, and window? We got the eight of swords, okay? So I think that the people who are trying to find this window within you, they're in a real mental entrapment. And this could be something that they're projecting at you, trying to project their fear and this mistrust for life and all of this, you know, this energy like, I'm doing spell work on you. You know what I mean? Like, people have to do, like, it's almost like the people that are close to you that do magic on you, usually it's not just the magic that they're doing, okay? They do the magic or whatever, the work, but then they actively, physically create chaos in your life. They physically spread rumors and do all of these different things to help the spell work go along, okay? So this is not something that you have to worry about. In fact, they're in mental entrapments because these things are not working, because you keep healing and adapting to everything that they do. What's adaptation and rebirth and the window? We got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And your shit's still coming in. And it's just like they don't know what to do, okay? We got the Two of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you've trained very well for any and everything that anyone has to throw at you. And that's why they're trying to find a way in. Look, High Priestess or High Priest. They're trying to find a way in, but it's just because of like the beautiful energy you're giving off right now. Like I said, they vampires, okay? They like, they can smell your ass. They can smell you from far away like a shark, okay? With the shark right here. But also, I feel like they're afraid of this energy that you're expressing, you know? Like, they really don't know how to attack this. This is what I'm saying. They don't know how to get you, okay? What's trust, defend, and window? We got the lovers, okay? We got the death card, and we got the seven of wands. So if you have met your lover, I feel like that lover brings in a lot of protection for you. Their energy is helping to defend you in a major way, even if you're not around them yet. Like, it's almost like you guys are getting closer and closer together, and this is bringing in some sort of protection, okay? Like, they're helping you to stand your ground in some sort of way. But also, it's like the best way to stand your ground is to be very positive and happy and think happy thoughts. And I think that that does a lot for you also. You know, with this death energy, it's giving me two things. It's giving me a death to this situation, but also this energy of you being very embracing of death, okay? With the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords, like I said, they well, like I be saying, they confused, okay? They don't know why this ain't working. They don't know what to do. They like, man, I'm working hard. I'm like, hiya! I gave my best karate move, and they still standing, okay? And it's giving battle weary. It's giving tired, you know? tired of trying to figure out how they're going to come in and manipulate you and be the leader of you to lead you in a negative way, okay? Because we got the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords, okay? They're extremely anxious about this shit. Like I slid so many swords in your back, but ever since you went onto this calmer water, I can't stab you at all. I can't even prick a finger. And it's just really a problem for some people. Long as it ain't a problem for you, honey, there's nothing, okay? So what's the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles? I see the ever unfolding rose, okay, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you, okay? And that's what they don't realize. They think that everything that they throw at you is happening to you, but it's really all happening for you. It's all a part of the plan, all written into the design of you, okay? What's the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles? We got share your voice, okay? So that's what I was saying. You're being called to share your voice at this time. I think if you put certain energies on blast and just start expressing your experience and do what it is that you got to do, it'll help you to come out of that cave. And the more you express yourself and the more you share your experiences with other people, you know, the more you'll see this energy like actually be active in your life. What's the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles? We got Akasha, okay? It says you are divinely, your guidance is divinely guided, okay? So like I said, and it's going under rebirth. And in between the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, like you really truly have balanced things out. You've trained very well because your guidance was divinely guided the entire time. And it's not going to just stop being beautiful and divinely guided all of a sudden. Like you just have to keep that faith and have that trust. That's the most important thing. What's the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess? We got inner temple, okay? It says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So make sure that you're doing some sort of meditation every day, okay? Even if it's just like 5 minutes of you sitting, doing a breathing exercise or whatever in the time that you get throughout your busy day. It's so important that you tap in and tune into yourself, okay? Because it really does like just smooth things out, and it really brings in this level of mental clarity that you cannot find anywhere else. You need that 0 point energy that meditation provides in order for you to grow properly. What's the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands? We got the Mirror. It says who or what is triggering you. Also, I think you could be allowing certain people to trigger you a little bit. We got the Priestess at the bottom of the deck, okay? So that's definitely your energy, baby. It says, how are you being called to step up and lead, you know? And you're being called to step up and lead by example is what I'm hearing. Don't waste your time mirroring back the negative energies or happenings of another, because it's just going to drain your energy and take you the opposite way of where you're trying to go. Yeah, just going to help people to gain dominance over you. That's it. Because right now, like I said already, they can't. They don't have no way in. Let's hear your voice in Akasha. We got routine, okay? So this energy of you sticking to your routine, like I said before, staying busy, focusing on what is really truly important. What is it that I got to do today? Because I bet you I got a gang of shit to do today, rather than worry about who doing spell work on me or who trying to get in, because I have trust and faith and I know that they can't get in. So like really keep yourself busy, you know? Like be the dominant one when it comes to your own energy, and no one has dominance over you. You are free to go out and do whatever it is that you want to do, to be whatever it is that you feel so deeply called to be, and no one can stand in your way unless you think that they can, okay? What's inner temple and the Mirror? Direction, okay? So know that the divine is truly guiding you in the right direction. You really truly are going the right way. It gets a little sticky, it can get a little hairy sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you just have to keep your head up and try to stay as positive as you can, you know? I think somebody's trying to establish some sort of like bond to your emotions, some sort of bond to whatever insecurities you used to have. You know, they're trying to betray you in the same ways that they betrayed you in the past. But I'm hearing, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again, okay? Fool me once, girl, shame on you. Fool me twice, can put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you, okay? They can't ever fool you again or trick you in a way that they did before. And that's something that, is really important for you to know. What's routine and dominance? It says you do you, baby, okay? Stop trying to change people. That shit never works, okay? And that's the facts. And I think like maybe before you used to have like I'm hearing a hero complex a little bit, like you would bury your issues in the task of saving someone else and helping them fix their issues. And Zeus is saying like try to avoid doing that, really try to just do you. And if people need you or they need your assistance, they're going to come and give it to you. You don't have to always volunteer your energy, because when I first started doing this, I was so excited and I used to be asking all these people around me that I thought were very supportive of me and where I was going in life. Okay. Oh, you want me to do a reading, oh, let me practice on you or whatever, and they just really wasn't with it. They just really didn't want nothing to do with this. They thought it was evil, but they didn't say that. They thought it was evil and they really didn't agree with it. And, instead of just expressing that, they would just like, because they were trying to make me feel less than, trying to make me feel like I was doing something wrong, And I think these are the same kinds of energies, the energies where you support them in whatever it is they do, even if you know it's wrong and you don't agree with it, you still give them that support. You still are willing to like defend them and help them heal and help them to adapt to any challenges that they run into while they're doing that. Because as far as you know, that's the thing that makes them happy. But then you realize none of them ain't happy and it's up to them to make them happy. So it's very like that's very significant. You're going to have to like let people make themselves happy, baby, while you make yourself happy. Then you attract happy people who you ain't got to make happy because they know who they are, they love themselves, and they're happy. And they don't have to try to find a window into you because they really are truly genuine about you and they love you and they'll never betray you. And you'll be able to speak up and speak your mind very freely around these types of people. What else? Okay. So we got two, but we're supposed to only have two, so we got three altogether. It says, get some fucking sleep, okay? It says, you are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now, okay? You could be overworking just a little bit, Try not to drain your energy so much, baby. You are the most important thing that you have to take care of and invest in this journey. So please get your sleep. Focus on, your plan for the future. Focus on what it is that you're trying to build. Of course, you want to build relationships with certain people or whatever, but if they're not trying to build that shit back with you, don't be trying to throw so much, energy into that thing because that gives that person dominance over you. That gives that person strings to pull. Keep your boundaries intact, and don't chase anything you attract. It says you're the shit, okay? And on the back it says don't forget it. Like you really truly are the shit, baby. You sparkle. You sparkle like glitter, baby, okay? I'm hearing when you bite into it, cream filling shoot all in your mouth, glitter, okay? So like just you being around, you're an amazing thing. You're something new, okay, baby? You're like a millennium snack to these vampires, okay? So you just gotta really focus on you and building yourself until you attract other millennium snacks. What's the final thought on this? We got manifestation, okay? So it talks about prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions, okay? Your intentions have been so pure this entire time. And I think that you just got to stay focused, okay? I just really get this feeling like people trying so hard to like block you in some sort of way. And they just need to mind their own business. They're attached, okay? They're attached to your ability to accumulate things, to your manifestation abilities, okay? They're still in the energy of scarcity and they're very defensive, okay? But you're, like I said, overcoming these doubts and insecurities and being very patient with the divine, or that's what you just need to do in order to make your manifestations go faster. And then certain people naturally just fall out of your energy because you learned a lesson, or you learned how to do something that makes you vibrate so high that they have to remove themselves. You ain't even got to do no heavy lifting. So this says your ability to manifest is golden. Money flows easily and freely into your life. All that is asked of you is to keep your intentions clear and focus on higher frequencies of prosperity. Okay. Abundance can also be measured inwardly, which inevitably will overflow from the inside out, thus manifesting a waterfall of outer abundance. Remember this. You also need to engage in manifestation exercises on a consistent basis. Or has this perhaps been neglected lately? It also says manifestation resonates to the power of prosperity and abundance. Thriving with positive fortune and magical creation, this sacred ray empowers and reattunes the soul to its internal and external natural state of richness and magnificence. Okay. It says, when the soul manifests abundance based upon pure intentions, greatness is born, poverty consciousness is erased, and lasting inner fulfillment is delivered. Okay. And this is really truly where you are, and you might look at spell work in a very negative way, like the negative spell work that people are throwing at you. But there's a positive way to look at that also. Every time that they throw that energy at you, not only is it bouncing back and depleting them, but it's really giving a boost to your energy. It's really hitting you in the opposite. If they don't want you to be successful, they're sending you energies of success every time they attack you. Okay. They want a way in, they'll never find a way in because they keep trying to do these spells to find a way in. Okay. They get in exactly what they don't want for you. And that's to see all of your dreams come true. Okay. And they're catching all of the trauma and issues they're trying to throw your way. So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay, that you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.